Out to Africa. We've been talking about Africa and the situation, of course, in Kenya, but there's some positive news coming out of Africa. Andy Bryant, he's the executive director of the Segal Family Foundation. They have a great program going on in Burundi, the African nation of Burundi, about how a radio soap opera is being used to promote sex education in Africa. And for anybody who spent time down there, they know that there obviously is the issue of HIV and AIDS, and also sexually transmitted diseases and family planning, all those things. And this radio program getting a lot of accolades, and it seems to really be grabbing a lot of people's attention. Thanks for joining us in New York. Tell us about it.
Yeah, thank you, Adam. It's a pleasure to be with you. So the program will be a 2-year radio soap opera, and the idea is that soap operas are extremely entertaining and engaging for the vast majority of Burundians. Of the population of about 11 million, we expect to reach about 8 million folks in about 2 million households. So in terms of having a listenership, it's a great way to get health messaging across. And the basic idea is you have a soap opera, which is super engaging, and you embed social messages in it around use of contraceptives, around safe sexual practices, around delivering babies in health facilities as opposed to the homes, and other things that you're going to achieve really positive health outcomes.
Andy, for Americans who might want to listen to this program, obviously you're not going to be in Burundi, although I'm sure there's some there volunteering. Can you find this program online anywhere?
It's actually going to be broadcast in Kirundi, which is the local language. We'll have some clips for you next year. We get started in January 2014. But for the time being, there's no way to hear it here in the States, but we'll certainly send some links when we're up and running in January.
Sounds good. We look forward to that, and we'll have you back on maybe to help to decipher the language. I'm sure that a lot of Americans speak the language. We do have some great video of a flash mob that took place in Burundi in regards to the program, correct?
That's right. Our country representative, who is a Burundian youth named Dero Ndishemaye, actually put together this flash mob to promote condom use. So they basically got a bunch of Burundian youth to gather in the main market in the capital, Bujumbura, and as flash mobs do, surprise the heck out of everyone with having about 100 youth gathering, dancing to pop music, and promoting condom use to songs like Michael Jackson's Beat It.
How important, I mean, obviously this is an important thing you guys are doing. You know, when you go through places like Africa and some of the places I've been to around the globe, you find a lot of satellite dishes, believe it or not, in a lot of cases on shanties, one bedroom, you know, in some, you know, tin roofs held down by broken masonite blocks, and you still see a satellite dish on the side of it. Is radio that prevalent in Burundi?
Yeah, I think where you're seeing a lot of these satellite dishes are in urban slums in places like Nairobi or Kampala. There in Burundi, there's not a lot of densely populated cities or towns. There's actually 17 radios for every television there. So it's by far the medium that's going to reach the most viewers or listeners.
And explain to viewers how important, I mean, obviously it's extremely important, how you guys got involved in this. How did this come about?
Yeah, I mean, Burundi doesn't have the donor attention that a lot of its neighbors like Rwanda, Kenya, Uganda receive. So as a relatively small foundation, you know, we'll give away about $8 million this year, but spread over 100 organizations. We thought that going into Burundi, where not a lot of donors are active, was a good way to sort of achieve sort of outsized impact with our relatively limited resources.
You mentioned the flash mob. We saw the video there. It's getting some buzz, it looks like. I mean, that was for a condom program, passing out condom program. I mean, has the buzz really been building about this program? Do they know it's coming from an American organization that's trying to help them succeed in battling these diseases and problems?
That's certainly not the way we're messaging it. You know, it's actually the producers, the scriptwriters, and the actors are all Burundian. You know, we're providing some funding and some of the sort of technical expertise through our implementing partner, Population Media Center. But the idea is that it's for Burundians by Burundians with Burundian-generated content. But it's certainly getting a lot of buzz. I mean, I think with the flash mob and with this sort of racy soap opera content, it's just a different way of engaging folks about important issues.
Andy Bryant, Executive Director of the Segal Family Foundation. You can find out more, and if you want to donate, you can find out by going to their website. That is the SegalFamilyFoundation.org. Good stuff. We look forward to having you back on the hunt to tell us about at least we got to hear at least a little bit of the soap opera, even if it's a little clip, and you can tell us what it means and what it says. But it'd be great to hear once it launches in January. We appreciate your efforts, and we look forward to following up with you later on.
Will do. We'll see you then. Thanks, Adam.